Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I would like to welcome you to episode 2 of this Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, the Great War mod. Now, between episodes, I took a look at the Army with a State stuff, and I was thinking, you know what, this is actually the perfect transition. So this is now officially the Army with a State Hearts of Iron playthrough. We are going to try and make the most elite, most Prussia-like army that we can, and basically continue our militaristic dominance of the world. I don't really have a goal. Like, if you have any ideas of what the goal for this game should be, let me know in the comments, because at the moment the only thing I'm kind of running with is we want a super elite army. So none of these reserve nonsense that we currently have. My thinking right now is that we are going to build the heavy artillery. We're going to add those to the guard units. We'll use the regular field guns for the regular infantry units. Then depending on the number of either that we actually have built and have in production, we will add more guard units or more regular units depending on that. And because field guns I think will be a lot easier to build, we'll have the regular armies with the field guns. We can always switch up to heavy artillery if and when we realize that is possible, and if we have the production capacity for it. But right now, I would say we probably don't, so we won't. We'll just use these guard units for that. And they're also the elite ones, so they are going to get additional what's the word? Reinforcements and supply before other units do. Human-powered transport. Human-powered transport, a form of sustainable transportation, is the transport of the people and or gods using human muscle power, in the form of walking, running, and swimming. Modern technology allows machines to enhance human power. Construction speed +3. Yeah, we don't get that until 36, so that's not going to happen for quite a long time. Do we need more resource gain efficiency? I kind of suspect not. We have a surplus in everything except except oil. Actually, a fairly decent surplus. Yeah, we have loads of coal. We have Germany. Alright, so we can't get any more construction-related things. We could get oil extraction. Resource gain efficiency times 3%, oil plus 2%. We could start working on trench warfare. Considering we are low on oil as it is, I kind of want to start working on that. Do we actually produce much oil ourselves? Do we actually produce any oil ourselves? Yes, we have a little bit up there. Okay, so that is going to help. It's only going to be a tiny bonus, but it'll help. I think we're going to have to continue importing from elsewhere. Are there any other locations which produce oil? Oh yeah, loads in Austria. Actually, Austria has a fairly decent oil production. Japan-Korea Annexation Treaty. The Korean Empire, a Japanese puppet state since the assassination of Queen Min in 1895, has just signed a treaty with the Japanese government that has resulted in the full annexation. Though the Russian Empire and the United States are complaining about this measure, no official sanctions have taken place against Japan yet. It seems that Korea's long legacy will go out with nothing more than a whimper. Man, the Qing dynasty is looking pretty scary compared to Japan. Okay. I really am thinking that we need to go after Austro-Hungarians. I know historically they were our allies, but I want the full unification of the German Empire, and that just seems like the proper way of doing it. I mean, obviously we want to integrate Bavaria at some point, not too far. Are there any focuses which allow us to do that? I mean, Austrian Anschluss obviously is one. In fact, Anschluss leads to a lot of things, but it can be ignored if you already, I think, have it. Oh, we get a lot of cores in Poland for that. Interesting. Anyway, what was I thinking? Right. Austria-Hungary. Support Austria-Hungary. Send German advisors. Invite Sweden to the Central Powers. Interesting. More infrastructure, and then the Asian core. That's renewing the Triple Alliance. There doesn't seem to be a way of going after Austria-Hungary. Oh, you can set up a Boer revolt with South Africa. That's cool. It doesn't look like that's going to be an option. Well, it's always an option. I could just start fabricating on them and then going after them myself. How strong is Austria-Hungary? 67 regiments, 12 factories, 127. We're double the strength of Austria right now. I know this is going completely ahistorical already, but considering that this is the army with a state, we kind of want Austria because this is all about making an amazing Germany. And at least that is an amazing part of Germany. We'll take Hungary too because we can. So we could just not go to war with the Allies. I mean, are they likely to go to war with us if we do that? Are we already allied? No, we're already allied. Alright, never mind then. Still want it though. Maybe in World War II. Maybe this is what's going to kick World War II off. Yeah, quite possibly. Actually thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Alright, so don't think we want to start training units yet. Though we do have a silly amount of infantry equipment already available, getting a fair amount of motorized. We're still low in support, and we are still short on field guns. I think generally we can do with more artillery. Need to get that production ramping up. Alright, how is the... Whoa, training is going really well. And that would be why we are losing artillery right now. Let's put all of you in that army. Get you lot ready. Oh, wrong army. Damn it. I was wondering, like, those trucks had experience. How would that be possible if I hadn't already trained them? Grr. Man, these guys train, whoops, really, really quickly. In fact, yeah, let's just select them all and then deselect the guys who are not trained. That would be quicker at this stage. Considering there are just 15 of you left. And you guys are not far off. You lot are all good. I'm really tempted to just upgrade those reserve divisions to the regular infantry. That would cost a lot of artillery. We have a lot of infantry which could make up for it. Do you want to just do that? Organize by type. I mean, we can check it with one guy. Except it doesn't show you what... Oh, wait. Yeah, they do. Reserve divisions. Here we go. Let's get all the reservists in one army. And then we can do it from there. Oh, you're a guard reserve. And do we want to train our colonial troops? That's another thing I had not really thought of. Or are they already going? No, they are not. We probably should. Because in this way we can basically mobilize these guys and then we'll know exactly what we're short on. So let's grab you. Let's switch you to infantry division. That will require more manpower, more infantry equipment, support guns, and support equipment. Do it. We don't need to do them all just yet. In fact, ersatz. I don't know what ersatz means. I feel like you should be a guard unit. We're going to make you a guard unit, which is ersatz division, right? No, ersatz is reserve. Okay. Okay, I'm screwing this army up. Sorry. Stosstruppen. That's guards. Yeah, Stosstruppen. Okay, so ersatz literally is the German for reserve. I guess. Right, how are we doing on resources? Still loads of guns. Yeah, we're okay actually. Keep going. Oh no, you're a guard. You're definitely supposed to be guard. You're not. You're not. You're not. Königsberg Garrison, you sound like you should be. Right, that'll do for now. No, don't delete. Just trying to close them. Alright, and now equipment-wise, we are very short on field guns, and even more so in supported equipment. I think we probably want to make more. Mechanical computing. Research speed, -1. Excellent. So, we are in 1910, so we could go to engineering drawing, which is recovery rate and air support increase, which leads to more research. We could get radios for reinforce rates, we could get decryption, we could get submarine attack. I'm not too bothered about submarine attack at this point. Okay, now you're starting to get your equipment, and that's why your experience just went down, especially that one which I screwed up. You guys can rejoin their army. Alright, let's keep on upgrading you. I'm going to make all the ersatz. Straight up ersatz are going to be guard. Didn't mean to pause that. And then Bayerische Ersatz, Stoßtruppen, reserve your infantry. No, that was damn it. Where's infantry for you? Why was infantry not on your list? Oh, now it is. Bayerische, you reserves, your infantry. Reserve division, your infantry. Infantry. You keep on blocking up the names. All of you in training. Training armies. Many of you are now done. You can go into there. Yeah, we're going to have a couple of guard units ready for the war, at least. Still only 1910. We have 4 years until fighting broke out historically. We are very short on support and pretty short on field guns. We definitely need more support gear. I'm going to reduce the number of guns we're making even more. We still have like 6,000 left. You and you in there. Right, let's continue. You are reserve. You are reserve. Reserve. National focus completed. Political effort, plus 120 political power. Oh, we can't even get that one until 1916, so we have to reinforce the Kaiser's authority. Huh, okay. Well, we were going to do that anyway, so we'll start working with that. Consolidate unification. Ah, here we go. That is what makes German Empire annexes Kingdom of Bavaria. That does increase our national, or decrease our national unity, however. Which we don't necessarily need to do, because if we're sending them Lend-Lease, then we can probably do that ourselves without having to take the focus. And yes, we can modify the government as well. So we probably want, say, the tank designers. No, we want a ship designer, don't we? Raiding fleet or Atlantic fleet. Atlantic fleet is more armor for carriers, and capital ships. You are less deck size, less capital ship firepower, more speed. less visibility. I'm going with the Atlantic Fleet designer. We're planning to go toe to toe with the Brits here. That is ultimately our plan. Okay, let's continue working on this. You guys are all reserve divisions. You are definitely going to be popping into there. In fact, you've gone down to rookie. You're probably the one that I repeated. I really screwed them up. Let's go with the Upper Rhine Fortress troops. You just sound cool. So we're going to make you Stosstruppen. And everything else is reserve. So let's get you into training. And all of these are just going to be infantry. There we go. Now you're not covering my screen. Well, actually, yeah, you kind of are. But I know that all of these are infantry, so it's fine. And I'm just going to delete the ersatz division template, because I don't need it. So I'm upgrading what I already have rather than building more. I can just hit escape. There we go, that does that much more quickly. And then all of you can go into training, because you are going to need it. Portugal becomes a republic. Mirroring their former colony Brazil, the Republicans of Portugal have couped the monarchy. A string of blunders by the monarchy, mostly concerning the colonies and technological development, provoked a very small band of rebels to come together, which quickly earned the support of nearly the entire military. Though the issues the monarchy faced are unlikely to be easily solved anytime soon, at least the anger of the public is quenched. For now. Portuguese Republic is proclaimed. Congratulations. Okay, so having done all of that, we do in fact have enough guns, apparently. Is that actually true? You were waiting for field guns and support equipment. That is in fact true. So we have enough infantry equipment. We are extremely low on support. We have a bit short on motorized and field guns. Heavy infantry, we have enough. But that's because I don't think we've actually changed the template for the Strasstruppe. Those guys. Which was to include a heavy infantry battalion. We're going to remove one of you. I think ultimately it's going to look something like that. We will need a lot of guns to do that, so I'm not even going to start equipping them yet. Alright, all of you have a lot of training to do. All of you guys are perfectly prepared. Let's go up to speed 5. So we're just basically pushing through time, letting this stuff build up. And how are the factories doing? They are being built. We have 74 civilian factories getting all of this stuff done. Reinforce the Kaiser's authority has been completed. So now we can take militarism, which grants more recruitable population and reduces the effect of partisans, and we can send volunteer forces. Bureaucracy is more civilian factories, even more recruitable population, faster training. Reorganization, more factories. Research bonuses, land doctrine, infrastructure, air stuff. I think we want militarism. And then bureaucracy. And then I think we can work on more of the industrial stuff, because we were blocked on that, weren't we? There's a lot of stuff which gives you political power. Yeah, what were we blocked by? Has to be 1911. Okay, we're not that far off. So let's get militarism and then bureaucracy. And then hopefully we can get some more of the industrial stuff going. Meanwhile, let's modify the government once again. We get a materiel designer. Let's get the infantry equipment, just because I think there's a whole lot more, infantry equipment than there is artillery stuff, because I haven't really expanded that tree very much. So it still remains very worthwhile to get the infantry equipment stuff, which would be you. And then we may want to change our economy. Needs to be more than 15% more attention. Okay, we can't. We have limited conscription, limited exports. We could increase the amount of exports we're doing. We could go to export focus or even free trade soon. We can't do it yet, but we can do it soon. I'm actually really tempted to go to free trade because we do produce a lot of resources. I mean, what would we have to start importing? Oil. Tungsten, potentially. And that's probably it. Like wood, steel, and coal we're all good on. And that's the resources of this era. So we may even want to go to free trade because that will increase our science rate, will increase our construction rate, and it will increase our production. On October 5th, 1910, Madero issued a letter from jail known as the Plan de San Luis Potosi with its main slogan, Suffragio Efectivo, no re-election. Free suffrage and no re-election. It declared the Diaz presidency illegal and called for a revolt. Okay. Mexican Republic has declared war on Mexico. Ooh, this is a thing which I didn't even know about. So I guess the Democrats can support them. The Mexican Republic is 100% authoritarian. Oh, and Mexico is 100% democratic. So we could have a authoritarian counterpart, although it kind of looks like you're going to kick their ass. 10 to 19, 2. Yeah, the Mexican Republic doesn't stand a chance. Although with militarism I could send volunteers, though I doubt it would be very many. Anyway, our ship production has finished, so we can start working on the next one. Do we want more dreadnoughts or more battlecruisers? I think we want to continue the race in getting... No, you know what? We're going to go with the battlecruiser route. They are slightly cheaper, but only by 1 wood. Wood doesn't really matter all that much. Are dreadnoughts on a different path to battleships? No, they're on the same. Well, the submarine stuff has really been expanded. Well, actually, no, this is all the World War II stuff. That has not changed. Those are all 1914. Armoured cruiser becomes battle cruiser, protected cruisers become light cruisers, and heavy cruisers don't even exist until the 1920s. Okay, let's have a look at the difference. Dreadnoughts, lots more manpower, less sub-detection, slightly more sub-bombard, less evasion, port capacity usage. Oh, that's a new thing. Max speed, much slower. Battle cruisers actually have more hit points. Less piercing, less surface detection, less surface visibility, more range, less firepower, much more anti-air, same range, less armor. I like battle cruisers. I think they suit what we need to do. We want less visibility, we want more firepower, and we want speed. Yeah, that's battle cruisers. Alright, we're building battle cruisers. Decision made. Build me battle cruiser. And add it to the battle fleet. There is probably a silly ship that is not in it. There we go. 100 destroyers, 34 light cruisers, 38 battleships, and 15 battle cruisers. Interesting. Right, how is the production going? It is still going. I am wondering if we want more civilian factories. Mass charge. That is the first level of the doctrine. Plus 5% division speed, less organization loss on moving, and 12% faster planning speed. Let's go to entrenching battalions then. Plus 20 max entrenchment. Alright, training. Is any of this done? Not even close. We can, however, modify our government. We were thinking about increasing trade. So right now we're getting 5% factory output rather than 15, construction speed 5 against 15, research time 10 against 1. We're going free trade. We'll probably need to start buying in some stuff. I'm not too concerned about it. Yeah, see, we still have a surplus in everything. Oh no, except oil. We're going to need to buy in... Oh, and wood. Ooh, really, wood. Okay, so who do we want to import wood from? Austria, I think. Send you 4 factories. Oil, we're only 1 short. I'm not too bothered about that. And that is going to massively increase the number of these bad boys we can build. So even though we're losing 4, we can then build more. So I think we're going to build one in each of the coastal areas, which we didn't do previously. Because I want around 100, and then we're going to switch to military factories. And that should set us up pretty well for the rest of the game. Okay, we have crypto analysis. Engineering drawings. We don't really need it. We are in cameras. Oh, recon company reconnaissance. Interesting. I hadn't even noticed that. More infantry recovery rate, resource gathering efficiency. We probably do actually want that now that we're needing to gather wood and stuff. Oh, we never did get the production one. Well, that was a mistake. And we have industrial speed now. Haha! We got oil extraction. Cool. We can get to level 2. Let's get this one, because I think this is for everything. And we are still short 1 oil. Okay, cool. And we're almost in 1911, which will allow us to start getting the industrial focuses. How short are we on gear? Short, but starting to overcome. Still not building more military factories, though. Yeah, it's the battle cruiser production that's going to be slowed. That's fine. We're going to get a bunch more manpower once militarism is complete, and then we can go back to industry. And actually, pairing with industry will increase the amount of civilian factories we're getting. Gains national spirit militarism, which grants recruitable population 5%. We are now up to 3.6 million available. Alright, so we can get bureaucracy, which is just 1 civilian factory, or we can start on the industrial things. Over here, construction effort. Another civilian factory, military factory, and 2 dockyards. Sure. Alright, 1911. Don't know why that was overwriting the number of actual factories we had going. No idea. High Seas Fleet. The waves are ruled by dreadnoughts in today's naval warfare. These huge battleships are the centerpiece of almost every fleet. Obviously, our doctrine must reinforce the importance of these capital ships and use our lighter vessels, such as cruisers, screens to support the ships for the fleet. And support ships for the fleet. So we have plus 5% capital ship armor and plus 15% organization for PB. That's probably pre-battleship. So that organization's for destroyers and dreadnoughts. Yep. But not for battle cruisers. So right now dreadnoughts are stronger. At this era, battleships are better. Alright, in that case, let's start building some more battleships. So we'll make 2 of those, and then after you're done with those, we're going to switch to dreadnoughts again. Battle fleet, and we'll make those unlimited. Okay, cool. How's the production going? Good. 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 86, 87 with the focus, 88 with the focus, so we could probably do with another 12-ish. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Easy peasy. Basic hand tools. There we go. More construction efficiency. Factory output 10%. More max factories or recon stuff or more efficiency cap. 10% factory output. That's a big upgrade. Compared to some of the other things. There we go. Mining 1. Resource gain efficiency. That is 1916 tech, so we can't get that. We can, however, get the improved oil drilling. We could also start building trenches. Don't think we need to do that just yet. No, we're going to get the production efficiency cap, 2%. This is all going to be improving the amount of production that we are getting from these guys. Okay, so we are once again ahead in infantry equipment, still behind in support field. And how much do we have in siege now? 116. We needed something like 400 to put a siege gunner thing in each group, didn't we? Something like that. Alright, let's get another armor. No. Let's get a bureaucracy going. Yeah, we don't need the other stuff. Let's get bureaucracy. Then once we have the bureaucracy, we can switch to the more industrial stuff. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Excuse me. So thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you have not done so already, then please do consider subscribing as well. It really is tremendously helpful. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, and if you have any tips or advice, let me know in the comments. And also, if you have any ideas what the goals for this playthrough should be, comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.